And I thought, like, when he go to jail, I was just gonna be like, all right, cool, great. But then,
Furthermore, I thought like when you go to prison, you realize I was about to resemble okay, cool, extraordinary. However, at that point, you got another last opportunity for myself. And I got another last opportunity for him. So that is that in the most recent big name scoop, Blueface, the rapper known for his snappy thumps and disputable jokes, has worked up a hurricane of fervor with his most recent disclosure about his relationship with Chan Rock. Prepare yourselves, people, since we're going to spill every one of the delicious subtleties that have fans humming like how you spend like 24 hours on the call. Like we be on the telephone, so lengthy, so what's the enormous mystery blue countenances? Father spill to Chish and Rock, clutch your seats. Since it's a genuine game changer, fail to remember the dramatization. And the tales this disclosure is about adoration-rich signals and reclamation. Turns out, when Blueface raises a ruckus around town again, he's not simply arranging any common gathering with Kron Rock God. Help us, it's a lot more amazing than that. Blueface's father let the cat out of the bag, uncovering that the rapper has large plans coming up for his driving woman. Picture this, a marvelous, heartfelt escape. Anticipates Rock as Blueface plans to whisk her away on a sumptuous getaway. Yet stand by there's more prepared a gas, on the grounds that Blueface is holding nothing back. He's giving Chrisean Rock a shiny new Bentley truck cash. No less might you at any point accept it's a genuine fantasy, unfurling directly in front of us. We're truly similar to secured everlastingly. And afterward, I can't detract from what his identity is and what he did in my life. Like yet, it's not just about ostentatious gifts and lavish getaways in secret. Blueface has been spilling his guts to his father, looking for guidance on the best way to win back Cran Rock's kind gestures. He's been soul looking through people wrestling with the heaviness of his previous still up in the air. To make things right, Blueface's father doled out some wise counsel, encouraging his child to demonstrate Chan Rock his genuine nature to be veritable and carried out, and you understand what it had exactly the intended effect. Yet stand by where did this even beginning everything started when Blueface wound up trapped in legitimate difficulties, prompting his detainment as destiny would have it. Chan Rock, bearing the heaviness of her own difficulties, as a single parent found comfort in sanctuary inside the walls of Blueface residence. Followed was a combination of fates as two unmistakable universes crashed under one rooftop. The appointed authority would have rather not seen his mammy the adjudicator needed to see him remaining with someone holding a fresh out-of-the-box new child living respectively. They framed a capricious fellowship, exploring the intricacies of their entwined lives in spite of the shadows of past wrongdoings. And waiting doubts a similarity to congruity appeared to arise inside their common space. Yet as the say goes, each bright side has its cloud, and theirs came as a harrowing occurrence that shook the actual groundwork of their newly discovered friendship. In a chilling disclosure, Con Rock described a spine shivering difficulty that unfurled ridiculously late, breaking the serenity of their house. Blueface's dad, in a bid to set out on his day-to-day schedule, found himself trapped in a horrendous situation. Furnished dozens hid in the shadows their evil expectations, hidden underneath the shroud of obscurity, with firearms drawn and nerves, showed they slid upon Blueface's dad coordinating a scene. Straight out of a wrongdoing thrill ride, they overreacted. When they didn't get what they moved, they left, they took off, no one had chance. Or only as the occasions spread out. Chrisean Rock's reality flipped around, wrestling with the obvious truth of weakness and hazard. The holiness of their home, once viewed as a stronghold of asylum, currently stood compromised by the ghost of brutality and interruption. Yet in the midst of the disorder and strife, one thing stayed unfaltering: Chan's resolute determination to safeguard her friends and family. No matter what I believe, it's similar individuals, 'cause this not the initial occasion when I get and came up here. What's up in the consequence of the frightening trial murmurs of trick and selling out saturated the air, projecting up of doubt over those entangled. in the snare of misleading Chrisean rock in a striking allegation pointed fingers at. In all honesty, Wack 100 charging his contribution in coordinating the vile plot you in any event. Getting yourself included, you should be the mother that sent them here 2 rovers discussing it didn't occur in a red-hot outburst. She erupted against the apparent engineers of her hardship, censuring their unfeeling negligence for human existence chasing. After frivolous grudges play with some like that brother, we got a youngster yo. Odd, and you ought to have inquired as to whether we was great you do. You really want to send insurance around there, yet as the residue settled, and the reverberations of allegations, resounded a distinct division arose between clashing stories. While Chanrock stood relentless in her cases, Wack 100 fervently disproved the charges, excusing them as simple creations, woven from the strings of misdirection, in a conflict of words pursued across virtual entertainment, stages the lines among truth, and lie obscured, leaving observers wrestling with the conundrum of clashing declarations. You got the video, you're strange, you don't got no video, you would have posted it like you post all the other things. Lying yet in a stunning disclosure, Carissa Saffold, Blueface's mom, took to web-based entertainment to air her complaints against her ex Jonathan Watchmanisar, blaming him for ulterior intentions in his relationship with Chrisean Rock. Saffold didn't keep down asserting that Watchman Caesar was just looking for clout. By cozying up to Khan and their kid Chrisean, she didn't mince her words, guaranteeing that Watchman Assessor had recently communicated scorn for Khan and was currently dishonestly charming himself into her life for individual addition. That man in a real sense sat right in front of me and let me know he was unable to stand that young lady, and she planned to bring his child down. Saffold didn't stop there. She dug further into her allegations, addressing Dorman Thesser Dad's respectability and fatherly obligations. She asserted that his disregard stretched out past his relationship with Cran, and Chrisean hinted that he inclined toward consideration and distinction over familial commitments. Quit faking and quit lying, assuming that I begin posting your genuine instant messages, telling her how you truly feel about her, why you truly up around there. The unstable claims didn't be ignored, lighting a firestorm of responses from fans and pundits the same, while some revitalized behind Saffold, cheering her for taking a stand in opposition to saw treacheries. Others scrutinized the veracity of her cases, marking her as off the wall and recommending ulterior thought processes behind her allegations. "'Cause you don't give in about them, 'cause they ain't got no clout, and they ain't got no cash anyway." In the midst of the twirling debate, one disrupting subtlety arose, creating a shaded area of uncertainty over the whole story. Saffold's cases of dormantsars disregard took a frightening turn when she blamed him for jeopardizing their grandkid's life. In a chilling record, Saffold alleged that Dorman Sar had dismissed his obligations while looking after Blueface's child Javen, bringing about a close to disastrous suffocating episode. "That is the reason Jaden don't allow him to watch her children. You done popped in an image with individuals you don't actually be aware." As per Saffold's allegations, Dorman Sar was distracted with a call, ignoring his obligations of regulating the kids. What is going on heightened when Javen ended up striving in the pool, his life in limbo, until intercession forestalled a devastating result. These stunning allegations evoked a blend of concern and suspicion from the general population, with some communicating mistrust at the seriousness of Saffold claims, while others encouraged for a careful examination concerning the matter. Yet in the midst of the commotion, a separated fan base has arisen, with many addressing Saffold thought processes and the legitimacy of her claims. Some hypothesize that Saffold's allegations come from a craving for vengeance against her ex Jonathan Dormansesser, filling gossipy tidbits about a severe family quarrel working out in the public eye. At first